Hey guys, it's Kyra with Angelic Elixirs doing a very specific reading. So I don't feel like this is for many people at all. Like it damn near seemed like it was something from out of a fucking movie. But basically, I'm seeing somebody who's basically like brutally fucking tortured and hunted down basically for sport. And it's almost like I feel like it was in Russia or like somebody went somewhere for like a vacation for like a friend vacation or something. And it's almost like somebody was either set up by their friends or they were set up by like the host or something, like if you do Airbnb and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm getting like people were getting like chased through a house, people were getting slaughtered and shit. Somebody was pregnant and like I feel like they gave birth or like yeah, somebody that was like had to give birth, like hurry up and give birth before like the people found them or something. And then someone was like pushing too hard while they were like birthing the child and they like ruptured something. Like it was a lot. And like I see someone like was hiding in a closet or like hiding in some kind of closed space basically and they put like a whole bunch of stuff on top of their body to like hide themselves, but then like someone else came in to hide in the same room and that person got caught. And so whoever it was that was like putting all this stuff on top of them to hide themselves, they couldn't like do it properly because they had to stop obviously because the people who were hunting them down like came inside. And so then the person who's hiding underneath either it was either some clothes or like putting on some kind of material on top of them, the person who came into the room, they heard them getting tortured basically while they're sitting there trying to be motionless. And so they're hearing somebody getting like completely brutalized. And then the person is like, I see you there. And they say this person by like, they call them by their name. So that's what's giving me the vibe like this person knows who this is or they knew who it was who was hunting them down. And so they like pull off the stuff off of the top of this person. And so the person like runs out of the room or runs out of wherever they were hiding from. And I feel like some people like ended up in a bathroom or something like that where I specifically remember I think it was like two men, like dark haired men. And then it was a blonde woman. She had like sandy blonde hair. And so one of the people ended up cornering, I think it was like two women or three women and a guy that were like on the vacation. But anyway, one of the women, she like ends up stabbing one of the people in the neck. And so then the other person, I guess, like gets inspired by that. And so they go and like they stab the blonde woman in the neck when she tries to come after them and like shoves her down some stairs. So I don't feel like that's for a lot of people at all. I feel like they got away, or like yeah, like I feel like they fought back and they killed them off or something. But then what I ended up seeing was that someone else was about to go to the same place for vacation. Like I said, it was like Russia or somewhere that's out of the United States. I mean, it could have been in the U.S. too. I mean, we always got crazy shit going on here, but um, basically it was a girl who was sitting on her laptop like talking to her boyfriend, and then all of a sudden it's like the connection cut out and there was a man who was sitting kind of like behind her and to the left, and all of a sudden it was like he had interfered with her, like he had got into her internet connection or got into like hijacked her shit. So basically her screen was frozen, and then the guy was the one that was seeing the boyfriend. And so she even like kind of like nodded, like trying to act like she could hear what her boyfriend was saying, but it was like skipping a lot. But really, it was this guy who was the one that had had the connection go to his laptop. And then there was another one that was with this man. They're like older men, like in their 40s or something. And he was inside of some shop. Like she was sitting outside of a shop, like I don't know, like a what do you call it? Like an outlet mall kind of. But like I don't know, like little shops that have like the little awnings over them and everything. So she's sitting out at like little tables, and so it was one guy who was sitting behind her, and it was another guy who was in the shop, and basically they were preparing to do it all over again. Which I think those are the two people that I did not see get killed or whatever, but it literally was like something out of a fucking horror movie. So I don't know if I even need to do a reading for that, or if there's something to be read about. Yeah. Seven of Swords. First card out. Yeah, there was like somebody does this shit for fun. Like they don't have to do it, but they enjoy hunting people down. So like especially if you like have been through that, I don't even know what to say except like I almost want to be like congratulations for surviving, but that's not really like something you would congratulate somebody on. You know what I mean? So just like wow for surviving that, because holy shit. But yeah, with the Seven of Swords, that's basically somebody who like they literally like to torture for fun. They didn't, you know, and all this was happening at night. Like they literally, like I just keep getting like it was like a host or something. Like somebody was hosting these people. Like you know how you can go, you can get an Airbnb and stay in the same house as the host, but it wasn't. I don't know if it was like off the books or something. I don't fucking know, but it was just holy shit. But like basically how this card is looking, like this person is sitting here with all these swords, looking around, trying to see if anybody's there. You know, it's all dark and gloomy looking, and then there's that one little exit that he's trying to get out of. So that's I don't know, that's literally the vibe of that I'm getting. So I've never channeled anything like that or did a reading about something like that, but yeah, like this was just so yeah, Four of Swords, somebody's sitting here recuperating or getting themselves back together. Four of Swords is also just somebody who is exhausted. Like they really have to like pause their whole life basically to recoup from something. I mean, it makes sense, obviously. Like going through that amount of trauma and fear, like even the person who had been putting the clothes over their body or the putting something on top of their body to hide themselves, like when they heard the guy that came in the room that followed them trying to hide as well being tortured, they literally like wet themselves, they urinated on themselves because they were so fucking terrified. So and then you know having to take a life just to save your own and to save other people around you, like that's some traumatic fucking shit. But yeah, like somebody may have to like move a little bit slower now. Like someone may have suffered like a lot of injuries because of this. I was seeing a lot of blood. I don't know if it was from the people who were deceased, who had been like slaughtered basically, or if you know, I think some. I'm trying to remember, but I think some of the people that survived did get cut up pretty bad. Like these people had knives, so it's kind of weird how Seven of Swords, Four of Swords coming out. Like these people had, they weren't using guns. You know, it's like you really want to just boom boom shoot someone, they're gone. No, these people were aiming to torture. Like they had knives instead of guns. Like they really wanted to like butcher someone. Not even wanted to. They did butcher multiple fucking people. Like it was just good God. But yeah, basically, so someone may have sustained some injuries that kind of like cause them to move a little bit slower. Um, yeah, like the Four Swords is basically like after a period of distress, somebody's finally able to like let their guard down. Somebody's finally able to be calm and relaxed. So that definitely gives me vibe like someone here, whoever this reading is for, has made it like to safety. But you know, in this card, it's like this person is, you know, they're in a meditative state. He's alone. blocking everything out. There's nobody else in the room with them. So I feel like there's someone here, someone's very closed off now after this experience. I mean, I obviously like trust issues as fuck. Like, how could you trust anybody after something like that when you just trying to go and enjoy yourself? Yeah, like maybe someone here. So I was getting like, I feel like it was only two women that survived. But I feel maybe one of them was a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. But with the Queen of Wands, I feel like this is someone who maybe before this happened, this person was very exuberant. They glowed, they lit up a room everywhere they went. Someone could have even had red hair. I think that I do remember somebody having red hair. I don't know what the politically correct term for that is. Auburn hair. Please don't fucking fight me. But yeah, this is basically someone who, no matter where they go, they're always getting attention. This is also someone who could be like the life of the party in a way, or like someone who, I don't know, just they turn heads everywhere they go. There's somebody who, they, I'm like a leader in a way, but there's also somebody who could like love attention, but not in a bad way. Like, not like being attention whore and trying to seek out attention from people any way that they can. But this is someone who just, they thrive off of, someone's saying stuff to them. They know exactly what to say. They know how to get along with people. Someone could also like sunflowers, whoever this is about. But this is also someone who's very sensual. Like, people find this person to be very fucking attractive. And this is definitely somebody who, like, they would turn heads. They receive a lot of attention. They're very confident. And so I feel like somebody went from that to now being this, like, very closed off person because of this experience. Like I said, I've never done a reading like this before, so this is different. Yeah, Two of Cups in reverse. So this is, I feel like maybe after this experience, it caused a lot of doubts within the friend group. Like, I don't feel like the experience, I mean, maybe it brought them closer, but I mean, Two of Cups, it would suggest that there's friendship there. But Two of Cups in reverse, it means there's doubts between people. I feel like after this experience, like, maybe someone started to blame the other person for how things went down, or someone, they don't trust the people around them anymore. Like I said, this was like, I feel like someone either knew these people, or it was just like someone hosting a house, or someone like even told them to go on this vacation or something to this place. But it was just fucking horrific. But yeah, there's a lot of disharmony in someone's interpersonal relationships now. There's a lot of distrust. I mean, obviously very understandable, but these people may even clash a lot. Like, someone may not be able to connect with other people because they're always wondering if it's like going to turn out to be something like that. But I'm definitely getting like somebody's just out of sync with people. Someone, yeah, like, I mean, just somebody has been through some shit, dude. Yeah, King of Pentacles in reverse. So that's like someone who is someone who's obsessed with wealth and status. That's kind of weird for that to come out. Maybe this is about who was behind this, maybe. Or maybe this, I don't, you know your life, I don't. But maybe someone here, like, they either became obsessed with wealth and status, like that's what they focused on, or that's who this person was that was maybe like behind all of this. And like I said, it doesn't necessarily have to be, if that doesn't fully resonate with you in all of those details, just like someone who has been like brutally tortured by someone. This is the vibe of that person. Like, somebody They may have a lot of money, or maybe they're like not very good at managing their money, but this is basically someone who is just, they're obsessed with social status. Someone who's also very stubborn. Okay, what is this? But we got the Sun card. So I feel like for someone, things are looking up. Like things are changing. Maybe they're trying to get reconnected with like that childlike spirit within themselves, reconnected with that childlike innocence. I feel like somebody here is trying to learn to have fun again. Somebody's trying to learn how to be more free-spirited again, especially putting that underneath the Queen of Wands. Could definitely be a Leo. But yeah, that beneath the Queen of Wands, like somebody who was usually very outgoing, very exuberant. I feel like somebody, especially, this is the Queen of Wands, like, fully matured in her energy, to the Sun card that has 2 children in it, So I feel like maybe someone like suffered some mental scars that kind of reverted them back mentally even. Or this could just be this is them trying to heal their inner child that was basically traumatized and fucking tortured. But yeah, I feel like somebody here is just trying to get reconnected to finding the joy in life, embracing everything that makes them happy again, trying to feel childlike again. Somebody's trying to like feel renewed again. But with the Sun card, it also represents illumination. So maybe someone has had some kind of realization about something, or something has been, like a light has been shed on something. It could be, maybe somebody's realizing it's this King of Pentacles over here. Very stubborn person. But, okay. Yeah, like I was saying, 3 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's trying to work on reconnecting with themselves. Somebody's trying to work on finding harmony within themselves again. Yeah, like I said, I've never done a reading like this before or about this. But yeah, 3 of Pentacles also could represent, like teamwork, collaboration. Like, so someone could be like working with other people, learning to work with other people, or working with a group of people to like piece themselves back together is kind of what I'm feeling. Because 3 of Pentacles also means like some kind of implementation. So somebody could be implementing something that they're learning. Like, I'm almost getting like somebody had to learn how to be a person again after this. I mean, especially what the fuck I was seeing. It's like, that makes a whole lot of goddamn sense, But I definitely feel like someone here, someone is, because then it's like this person here, she's drawing all these little flowers on the window, she's spending a lot of time making them look beautiful. She's doing something that she loves. So I definitely feel like somebody here is trying to figure out what it is that they love again. What brings out the sun in their life. So someone here is definitely like trying to piece themselves back together. But it's like after going through traumatic experiences, you'll never be the same ever. So it's literally like trying to create a whole new personality out of nothing. It's like you can never go back to how you were before. You can never go back to the person that you were before. You can never go back to the way that things were. And so this is basically someone who, I feel like someone is actually kind of, now that they have, gotten to a point where they're able to feel like they can put their guard down, let their guard down and rest, it says they put the swords down basically in the 4 of Swords. And I feel like now that someone has gotten to that point in their life where they feel like they don't have to look over their shoulder all the time, someone may actually be enjoying like having the opportunity to get to know and create a new version of themselves. And also, I just noticed she also has red hair. auburn hair. I don't know what the right term is, but yeah, she has the same colored hair as her. So yeah, someone could definitely, whoever this is about, could definitely have red hair. Someone's favorite color might also be red, or yeah, I don't know if I want to say that. I'm just the way that the silk looks on the dress. It just reminded me of like a lot of blood. So trigger warning, I guess. But I'll probably put that in the title. But yeah, like especially with the Seven of Swords, Seven of Swords specifically is about betrayal and deception. You can't betray someone unless someone trusted you first. So that's why, especially from what I was seeing and what I keep feeling, I feel like this is someone that people knew. Like, I don't know at what capacity, like if it was a friend who was like, yeah, go on this vacation. And like, how there's weird ass shit in the world where people get paid to like send people to shit like that. Like, the options are limitless. But, for something to be at a point of betrayal and deception means that there was a level of trust there in order for someone to be deceived, in order for someone to trust someone to walk into this dark corridor here. And it almost looks like the same kind of background, actually, not just because they're the same color, but yeah, it's like I'm almost getting like someone here. I mean, deep therapy, I don't know why I said it like that, but someone here I feel like has had to go through intense therapy or has been needing to. But I feel like someone here, maybe someone even has been through like some kind of hypnosis to try to put them in a calm enough state to be able to revisit it, to heal from it. But I feel like with this, this person meditating here, I feel like it's almost like when someone closes their eyes, that's what they see. And so because they know that that's a part of them, because they know it's a part of their journey and a part of their memories, it's almost like they're having to force themselves to be at peace with it, whatever that may look like. Whether it's just living day to day, not being terrified, or being able to close your eyes and actually have a moment of peace and rest. But I feel like whatever this is, someone's having nightmares about it. Maybe someone's not been able to sleep. But yeah, that was an intense fucking reading. So I'm just like, I don't know you, but I am proud as fuck of you for surviving that fucking bullshit, because holy fuck.